Welcome to today's episode, The Life You Didn't Choose. A few nights ago, I fell into a classic internet trap. One video, another video, suddenly it's 2 a.m. And I am watching people live completely different lives. A photographer living in a van in Iceland, a chef running a tiny restaurant in Italy, a writer working from a beach somewhere, a musician touring cities I've never been to, a traveler bouncing between countries with a backpack. You have done this. You start with curiosity and end with a weird feeling you can't quite name. It's not exactly envy. It's something like there's are 1,000 lives happening right now, and I picked just one. The modern comparison problem. For most of history, you compare yourself to your neighbors. Now, you compare yourself to the entire planet. Every day, you see different careers, different cities, different lifestyles, different version of success, and your brain does something dangerous. It starts placing you inside those lives. What if I moved? What if I started earlier? What if I took that risk? What if I choose differently? The internet didn't just give us information, it gave us access to alternate realities. The part nobody mentions. Every choice does two things. It creates the life you live, it deletes the lives you don't. That's the deal. No one gets to live every version. Choosing anything automatically means not choosing something else. But here's the problem. We're constantly reminded of what we didn't choose. Why the other life always looks better. The life you didn't choose has a huge advantage. It's imaginary, which means no bad days, no stress, no trade offs, no reality. It's edited, it's optimized, it's fake. You're comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel, or worse, your own fantasy. I met a guy like this. A few years ago, I met a traveler in a hostel, the kind of guy Instagram loves, always moving, always exploring, always somewhere new. From the outside, his life looked perfect. Then we talked, and he said something unexpected. He missed having a place to return to. He missed familiar faces, he missed routines, he missed being known. Meanwhile, someone back home was probably staring at his photos thinking, man, I wish I had that freedom. That's when it clicked. Everyone is missing something. This is universal. The person with freedom wants stability, the person with stability wants freedom, the city person dreams of nature, the nature person misses the city. The single person wants a relationship, the person in a relationship remembers being single. Humans are incredible at one thing. romanticizing what they don't have. The restaurant lesson. There's a small roadside restaurant I stop at sometime. Nothing special. Plastic chairs, simple food, same menu every year. The owner once told me something I haven't forgotten. If you keep staring at the next table, your food gets cold. That's it. That's the whole idea. The real cost when you're constantly looking at other lives. Your own life is happening without you. The conversation ends, the moment passes, the experiences fades, and you weren't there. You were mentally living somewhere else. What actually works? I don't think happiness comes from building the perfect life. I think it comes from fully inhabiting the life you already have. That doesn't mean settling, it just means your attention has to go somewhere. And your life is probably the best place to put it. The truth about the other life. The life you didn't choose will always feel magical because it exists in a world where everything worked out, every risk paid off, nothing went wrong. But that world doesn't exist. Real lives are messy, even the ones you admire, especially the ones you admire. The trade of reality. Every life includes good parts, bad parts, things you gain, things you lose. There is no version where you get everything. That's not failure, that's the design. If you're doubting your choices, right now, someone is wondering if they made the wrong decision. Different city, different job, different path. Maybe that's you. Here's the reframe: you don't need every life, you just need one, real one. One is enough. One real conversation, one meaningful relationship, one place that feels like home. One ordinary day you actually notice. That's already rare. That's already enough. Final thoughts of mine. Spend a little less time visiting lives that aren't yours. Spend a little more time paying attention to the one that is. Because this life, the one you're in right now, is the only one that can actually happen. And it deserves your attention. And that's it for today's podcast. I hope I see you again on the next podcast.